to get seated on the block, or you can sit on the floor, knees come together, toes are untucked. Just sitting up nice and tall, placing your hands in your lap, either face up or face down. Just gonna wait for one more minute for, oh, here we go. Now we've got everybody. And just get comfy in your hero's pose. Hey, Brittany. And I'm gonna go ahead and mute everybody. I will tell you when to start the playlist. Just go ahead and start to come into your breath here. Maybe closing your eyes or softening your gaze to a point on the floor and just coming into the here and now. Noticing the breath in the body. You know, noticing the breath coming in and out through the belly and chest. And maybe sending your awareness to how the breath moves through the throat. Noticing it in the back of the throat. Maybe filling up the throat before you exhale. And just breathe here. So today we will be focusing on the fifth chakra, throat chakra, the element of sound, meaning purification. The Shuddha is the Sanskrit name. The purpose of the throat chakra is for communication and creativity. The color is bright blue. And the orientation is self-expression. So I have the right to speak and I have the right to be heard. When this chakra is in balance, we have a resonant voice. We speak clearly. We live creatively. And we are also balanced by listening, right? So the throat chakra isn't about just speaking, it's about listening and then speaking. So I invite you during this practice to bring your awareness to this space. I invite you to use sound throughout this practice. On the playlist, we have some songs that hopefully you all know, and I invite you to sing if the mood strikes you. Or just let it go, make sound. Help move through any blockages in your throat chakra. And maybe using the affirmation or the intention of my voice is necessary. And if that does not serve you, I invite you to call to mind any other intention that feels good for you today. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open up, sigh out your intention into the universe. Open up your eyes here. Moving through 3 lion's breaths, Simhasana Pranayama. So the full lion's breath I will show you, on an inhale, you'll raise your arms up. And then on an exhale, you'll claw your arms through the earth as you stick out your tongue and bug out your eyes. So it looks like this. Ha! Right? We're going to do that 3 times, and I encourage you to let the sound originate from the throat chakra. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lion's breath out. Inhale up. Exhale out. Once more, inhale up. Exhale out. All right, yogi. You can go ahead and start the playlist now if you are following along. I will start it here on my end quietly. And just bringing your palms to your hands, blink your eyes open if they are not already. And then on an inhale, bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Just starting to open up the side of the neck here. Inhale brings you back up through center. And exhale, drop your left ear over to your left shoulder. Again, just gentle awakening. Inhale, lifts you up through center. Exhale, over to the right. This time, bring your right palm and gently rest your fingers on the top of your head. Do not pull. Just let the weight of your fingers be there. And maybe you notice a little bit more of a stretch along the left side of your neck. Inhale. And exhale. Release your right palm. Inhale, bring your head back through center. And exhale, drop your left ear over to your left shoulder. Extending your left arm up and then gently placing your left fingers on your head. Again, no pulling, just noticing the weight here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, drop your palm, bring your neck up through center. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest. And then inhale, start to draw a straight line all the way up to the ceiling as your head falls back. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your neck down to your chest. And then inhale, extend your neck, draw that line with your chin as you let your head fall back. Once more, inhale, come through, drop your chin to your chest. And on your next inhale, extend your chin up, let your head drop. And then coming into neutral position with your neck, taking some neck rolls here. So on an inhale, send your gaze over your right shoulder. Drop your chin to your chest as you circle around to the left side. And then allowing your head to fall back around that, creating these circles in your neck. Inhaling as you come forward. Exhaling out. Again, maybe you open your mouth here and audibly sigh out the air. Noticing any stuck points, maybe giving that piece a little bit of an extra love. And then changing the directions of your circles, very gentle here. Again, we don't want to force, we don't want to pull, but we do just want to gently open up and stretch. And then come back through center. Remove your block and come all the way down onto your mat, setting up for bridge pose, Bandha Sarvangasana. Keep your block close by or your pillow close by here. Bring the soles of your feet onto the floor. Raise your heels with your fingertips. Slightly tilt the pelvis. Roll your shoulders on your back. Inhale, bridge pose. Press into your feet to lift your hips up. Think about squeezing your glutes here as well as squeezing your inner thighs in towards one another. Feeling your front body open. Maybe inviting in your Ujjayi breath here, breathing in and out through the nose. Inhale. And exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. Reset your spine, maybe wiggle out your hips. And then on your next inhale, press into your feet, lift upward pose. Maybe you shimmy your shoulders a little bit further onto your back here. Pressing your palms and your outer arms into the earth. Maybe your chest starts to come towards your chin. Again, keep your glutes and your core engaged. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down, upper, middle, lower back. Now grab your block as a pillow. I'm crediting these to Sam Benson. She did these the other day and I thought they were awesome. So you're gonna bring your block over the pillow just behind your head, rest it on the floor. Bring either hand to the outside of your block and your pillow. Feet are planted on the floor, elbows are out or in, actually whatever feels most comfortable for you. Now press the back of your head into the block. Engage your core, and on an inhale, lift your shoulders up off the mat. Now as you lift up, press your neck and your head back into the block. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. You don't have to go as far. Once more like that, inhale. Exhale, lift your shoulders up off the floor. Press your head into the block or your pillow. Feel your ribs knit together. Your core is engaged here. Gaze is up. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. On your next inhale, extend your feet up towards the ceiling. Or you can bend your knees, keeping your shins parallel. Either way, make sure your knees are right over your hips. Maybe roll out your ankles here, point and flex your toes, get a little bit of movement. And think about flexing your feet towards you, wherever you are. Hands are still on the block or the pillow. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift up off the shoulders. Again, push your neck into the block. Think about sending your chin up towards the sky. Mix your ribs together. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, lower down, adding arms here. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift you up. Again, press your head into the block. Inhale. Exhale, lower your left leg down to the earth, hovering up off the mat. Maybe you lift up a little bit more off your shoulders as you press your head into the block. Inhale, lift your left leg back up. And exhale, lower down. Woo. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift you up. Press your head into the block. Inhale. Exhale, lower your right foot to a hover. Breathe here. Maybe lift up a little bit more off your shoulders. Pull your right leg in. Inhale, lift your right leg down. And exhale, lower. Moving a little quicker. Inhale. Exhale, lift you up. Inhale, lower your left leg. Exhale, inhale, bring it back in. Exhale, lower your right leg. Inhale, bring it back in. Keep pressing your head into the block as you move your legs, scissoring them up and down. Two more each side. You got this. So strong. One more each side. Inhale. And then exhale, lower all the way down. Whew, those kill me. Maybe releasing your hands from the block. You can just bring your knees into your chest for a quick hug. Taking the block off to the side and pillow off to the side. And once more, give yourself a hug, rock from side to side, slide your hands behind your knees, and then rock up to a boat pose. And we will be coming to the boat pose in the middle of our flow. Crazy, I know. In your boat pose, think about sitting up nice and tall. Feet can be on the floor, knees can be bent, or legs can be straight out. Think about broadening your chest here. Palms can be behind your legs or straight out in front of you. We're just going to hold here for 5 breaths. So strong. Beautiful, Erica. For 4. Nice, Carrie. 3. You got this, Brittany. 2. And 1. Lower your feet down. Give yourself a little bit of a hug here. And then meet me in a tabletop position. Moving through some cat-cows. Palms underneath shoulders. Knees underneath hips. Fingertips are spread wide. Inhale, cow pose. Belly drops, gaze lift. Smile your collarbones forward. Exhale, cat pose. Push into the earth around your spine like a cat. Chin comes in. Inhale, cow pose. Belly drops, gaze lift. Maybe lift your chin a little bit higher. Exhale, cat pose. Around your spine. Pull your chin into your chest. And now move here through your own version of cat-cow, adding any creative movement, maybe wrist circles, maybe some hip circles, maybe a puppy pose to continue to open up that throat. But do what feels good for you. And we'll come back to a neutral tabletop in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, tabletop. Ground down through your fingertips. And on an inhale, extend your right arm up to the sky. Take some circles with your wrist here in one direction. And then the other. Inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. Bring your right arm underneath your body. Bring your right shoulder and right cheek onto the mat. Think about pulling your right shoulder back. Maybe your left hand stays under your shoulder. Maybe it crawls forward. Maybe you take a bind here. But think about rotating your chest open wherever you are. Inhaling. Beautiful. And exhale. Inhaling, bringing any limbs back down to center. And then inhale, bring your right arm up. Notice any space. And exhale, lower down. Other side. Inhale, left arm lifts towards the ceiling. Take some circles with your wrists in one direction and then the other. Inhale, comes to stillness. Exhale, thread the needle left side, bringing your left shoulder and left cheek to the mat. Again, draw that left shoulder back as you open your chest up. Same variation with your hands here, maybe something different. Notice what this side feels like. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, bring any flying limbs down to the mat. And then extend your left arm up towards the sky, noticing any space you've created. And exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, cow pose, belly drops, gaze lift. Exhale, cat. Inhale, neutral spine. Tuck your toes under if they are not there already. Push into the earth. Inhale, bear pose. Cover your knees 1 inch off the mat. Pull your belly button into your spine. Breathe here. Dome up through your shoulder blades. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take any movement here in your downward facing dog. I am going to encourage some movement in the neck and head here as well. And maybe you're adding some sound with your movement here if the mood strikes. After you're done playing, coming to stillness in your dog, grounding down through all of your fingers. Think about pushing the floor away, expanding the muscles behind your heart to externally rotate your biceps. Pull your belly button in as you lift your hips up and then melt your heels down. Maybe there's a slight bend in your knee. Taking a lion's breath here, inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, journey to the top of the mat, ragdoll pose. Generous bend in the knees, weight in the balls of your feet. Maybe you take opposite elbows, or maybe you interlace your fingers behind your head. Start to pull down. Think about shaking your head yes, and then shaking your head no. And then coming back to yes. Inhale. Exhale, lower your hands to the mat. Heel toe your feet back together. And then slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Head is last to come up. Roll your shoulder blades up. And then let them settle down onto your back. Tadasana, mountain pose. Starting class off with the sound of hum. So this sound is the mantra of the throat chakra, H-A-M. Take a deep inhale. Exhale out. Inhale for hum. Hum. Let's get ready to flow, friends. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Arms extend up. Rotate your pinky fingers in towards one another. Get tall here on either side of your body, rooting down into the earth. Inhale. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your head, making a little cradle for your head. Elbows are out wide. Inhale. Exhale, take a baby back bend by gently letting your head fall back as you push your hips forward. Glutes are squeezing in. You might not go back as far, that's okay. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, slowly come up, extend your arms up. Exhale, forward fold, hinging from the hips. Waves in the balls of your feet. Inhale, halfway lift, palms come to shins or thighs. Pull your shoulder blades together on your back. Caress your thighs back as the crown of your head lengthens forward. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back in plank pose. Energy out through the heels. Core is engaged. Slight dome of shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, drop your knees, drop belly, chest, and chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Untuck your toes, top the feet, press into the earth. Get light in your palm, gaze is down. Using the strength of your glutes and your low back to lift you up. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, pushes you up through plank or tabletop. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, journey to the top of your mat, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise, extended mountain, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hand behind you. Inhale, baby back bend with this little pillow. Exhale, come up, Urdhva Hastasana. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back to plank. Now, you can continue to drop your knees or take the full chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows 90 degrees. Untuck your toes. Inhale, come up to upward facing dog. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Pull the tips of your shoulder blades together, down your heart, glutes are on. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a breath in and out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, journey to the top of your mat, forward fold. Once more, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise, extended mountain pose. Exhale, interlace your palms behind your head. Inhale, take that baby back bend. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, rise up, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step, jump, or float back and move through your chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lift. Now think about a string is lifting your heel up. Right glute is engaged. Right pinky toe pointed down towards the earth. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Push into your hand, pushing the earth away, slurping your belly into your spine. Inhale. Exhale, extend. Inhale. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands, drop the back knee, keep the toes tucked. Inhale, arms rise, low lunge, Anjali. Breathe here. Think about pointing your tailbone down. Inhale. Exhale, easy twist. Drop your left palm to the earth as you extend your right arm up. Back knee is still down. Breathe here. Think about squeezing your inner thighs together as you revolve your chest over. Now bring your right palm behind your head here. Inhale. Exhale, bring your right elbow to your left inner elbow. Taking a little bit of a crunch here. Inhale, extend over. Exhale, crunch in. Two more. Inhale, extend open. Exhale, crunch in. One more. Inhale, extend open. Exhale, crunch in. Inhale, easy twist. Extend your right arm up. Now ignite your back toes into the mat. Lift your back knee off the floor. Breathe. Get light onto your left fingertips. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Pull your belly button in. Inhale, revolve, crescent. Core strength lifts you up. Wobbles are okay. Breathe here. Pull your shoulder blades onto your back. Expand your arms out to either side of the room. Flip your front palm. Inhale, exalted crescent. Right hand can come to your low back or down your left leg. Think about maybe gazing up. Inhaling. And exhaling. One more inhale. Exhale opens you up, warrior two. Spin your back heel down 90 degrees, bend into your right knee, gaze over your right middle finger. Press into both feet here. Inhale, flip your front palm, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg, left arm comes down, left leg over behind your back. Press down into your right big toe, feel that energy coming all the way up your right leg, up to your right fingertips. Inhale, lifts you back up through center. Exhale, triangle pose. Kick out your arms to 12 and 6. Think about tucking your hips under. As you press yourself as if you're in between two panes of glass. Now here, think about pressing your head back. Gaze can be down, out, or up. Whatever feels good on the neck. Breathe here. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, extended side angle, bend into the right knee. Palm can stay on the inside of the foot or forearm can come to the side. The left arm extends out and over your ear. Think about a long line of energy now on your left side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift you up, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down and then flow through your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side. Inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, inhale, reach them. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands, drop. Again, point your tailbone down here. Bring your pinky toes in towards one another, rather pinky fingers. Inhale. Exhale, easy twist. Right hand plant, left arm extends up. The left slide, right shoulder blade down your back. Bring your left palm behind your head. Elbow remains open. Exhale, bring left elbow to right elbow. Inhale, opens you up. Exhale, crunch it in. Two more. Inhale, opens you up. Exhale. Inhale, open up. Exhale, crunch in. Inhale, extend your left arm to the sky. Push into your right toes. Again, squeeze your inner thighs in together. Get right on your right fingertips. Big movement here. Squeeze your thighs. Pull your belly button in. Inhale, lift up, revolve, crescent. It's okay if you fall. Get back into it. Breathe here. Pull your shoulder blades onto your back. Inhale, flip your front palm, exalted crescent. Left arm to left butt cheek or right leg. Gaze can be up. Sink into your left knee. Inhale. Exhale, opens up, warrior two. Spin your right heel down. Make sure the front foot is intersecting the arch of your back foot. Gaze is over your left middle finger. Beautiful. Now make sure your back arm is as high as your front. Nice adjustment. Inhale, flip your front palm, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg. Right arm trickles down, back leg. Left arm goes up and overhead. Breathe here. Push down into your left pinky toe. Ignite the left leg. Inhale, lift you back up. Exhale, triangle pose, trikonasana, tick-tock your arms to 12 and 6. Push down into the knife edge side of your right foot. Think up dog in your spine here, and then flex your head back. Gaze can be out, down, and up, whatever feels good for you. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, extended side angle, repeat the Parsvakonasana. Left hand can stay on the inside of the left leg, forearm can go to left side, right arm can go over your right ear. Again, feeling a long line of energy from your right fingertips to your right foot. I just want to give a shout out to Erica here because I totally took this from her. So thank you. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift you back up, warrior two, Virabhadrasana two. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down and then flow your chaturanga or skip it, meeting in a downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Taking a lion's breath here and maybe starting to sing because this is an amazing song. Inhale, exhale, lion's breath. Once more, inhale, exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, journey to the top of your mat. Now, listen here for all the fun changes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Now in your chair pose, think about sitting back in a teeny tiny little chair. Your feet can be hip width distance or closer apart, whatever's more comfortable for you. Biceps can be by your ears or hands can be out in front. Pull your belly button into your spine, shift the weight into your heels. Beautiful. Breathe. Mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, drinking bird. Come up onto your tiptoes as you slice your hands back. Now you can keep your heels down if that feels better for you. But think about your palms facing in behind you, up dog in your spine, belly button is pulled in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, bring your hands to prayer at heart center. Now, we're gonna move into a boat pose from here. So if you're like me and your ankle mobility is not great, you can come up onto your tippy toes as you start to lower your glutes all the way down, and then as gracefully as you can, come on to your butt, boat pose. Beautiful, yes, think about sitting up nice and tall here. Now bring your hands behind your head. Notice when you do that, what happens? Are you slumping forward? If you are, maybe you take your legs down a little bit, maybe you even drop your feet to the floor. You can get this nice expansion across your chest. Inhale here. Exhale, low boat. Lower down so your shoulders and your feet are covering off the mat. Palms can be down alongside of you, or you can extend your arms up overhead. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale. Exhale, flip on over to your stomach. Setting up for locust pose. Palms come down by your side, top the feet into the mat. Chin comes to the mat. Inhale, lift everything up. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your belly. Think about shoulder blades onto your back. Inhale. Exhale, lower down, hands plant under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Inhale through plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lift. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, rise up, high crescent lunge. Energy out through your back heel, tailbone points down. Inhale. Exhale, revolve crescent. Left arm reaches forward, right arm reaches back. Notice here if you've created any more space. Inhale, exalted crescent. Flip your front palm. Take that little back bend as you look up. Option always to drop the back knee. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, revolve crescent. Exhale, crescent with eagle arms. Bring your right arm underneath your left arm. Now you can take a single wrap with your palms together, or you can just take this bear hug. Either way, think about your elbows coming in line with your shoulders. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, baby back down. Start to lift your heart up. And exhale, start to nest your elbow into your knee. Pull your belly button in. Beautiful. Inhale, lift you back up. Exhale, open up warrior two with eagle arms. So just go ahead and adjust your feet. Take notice of your stance, bending into that right knee. And again, bringing your elbows in line with your shoulders here. Now on an inhale, shift your elbows to the left as you gaze over your right shoulder. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Elbows to the right, gaze to the left. One more each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, brings you back to the center. Exhale, release your arms, warrior two. Gaze over that front finger. Inhale, lift you up, star pose. Repeat the Tadasana. Heels in, toes out. Take up space. Maybe you drop your head back a little bit. Maybe you smile. Inhale. Exhale, goddess squat. Supta Konasana. Now heels in, toes out, knees tracking over your ankles. You might be low, you might be a little higher, that's okay. Cactus your arms here if that feels okay on your shoulders. And maybe just take some neck rolls while you focus on stamping your feet into the ground and squeezing your yourself. Breathe. Whew. If you get dizzy, just stop. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, burst open, start pose. Shift your feet to parallel. And exhale, hinging from the hips, fold forward, wide-legged forward fold. Hands can come down to the mat, or again, you can interlace your palms behind your neck and just gently pull down. And take a few breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring your palms to the mat, lift up halfway. Exhale, runner's lunge to the right. Palms frame out your right foot, heel spins up. Now ground your left palm into the earth. Inhale, easy twist, left shoulder blade down your back. Think about lifting your left hip if it drops a little bit. Twist is coming from your wrist. Inhale. Exhale, side plank, Vashisthasana. Now you can drop your left knee, or you can stack your right foot on top of your left, wherever you are. Think about arcing your hips up by pushing into the ground. Really squeezing your belly button in. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Lift your top leg up. And exhale, let it fall behind you, coming into wild thing. So left leg is long extended, right shoulder on the floor. Glutes are squeezed up as you shine your front body. Maybe you let your head fall back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, right arm extends up. Exhale, spin down to plank. And then move through chaturanga or skip it. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now you can take a downward facing dog or child's pose. But wherever you are, we're going to take 2 lion breaths together. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, journey to the top of your mat, forward fold. Other side, friends. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise, chair pose, Utkatasana. Again, here, belly button folds into the spine. Maybe you can sit a little bit deeper. Biceps by your ears, your arms out in front of you, breathe. Feeling the strength of your legs, squeeze your inner thighs, inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to prayer at heart center. Rather, bring your arms back out. I almost forgot drinking bird, inhale. Exhale, drinking bird, come onto your toes. If that feels okay on your feet, slice your arms through the air. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, now bring your hands to prayer at heart center. Now, however you want to get there, if you want to keep your heels down or keep your toes lifted, start to come all the way down into a boat pose. Ooh, it's okay if you make some sound. Coming into boat pose here, expansion across the chest. And on your next inhale, bring your palms behind your head. Yes. If you're slumping forward, just simply bring your feet down. Your core is still working here. Inhale. Exhale, low boat. Arms come down by your side or reaching out in front of you. Roll back, pressing on the spine. You got this. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Flip over like a little pancake. Setting up for locust number 2. Lace your fingers behind your back. Zipper your legs up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale lifts you up. Think about pulling your palms down to your feet, or your hands can be by your side. Squeezing everything in. Inhale. Exhale lowers you down. Bring your palms under the shoulders. Inhale lifts you up to tabletop or plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Looking awesome, team. Inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, rise up, high crescent lunge. Think about sending energy out through your right heel, tailbone points down. Rotate your pinky fingers in towards one another. Inhale. Exhale, revolve crescent. Right arm comes forward, left arm comes back. Now then you can stay here or drop your back knee. Wherever you are, squeeze your inner thighs in together. Inhale, flip your front palm, exalted crescent. Left arm comes to low back or down, right leg. Maybe you can sink a little bit more into that head. Inhale, lift you up, revolve crescent. Exhale, eagle arms. Crescent lunge with eagle arms, left arm under right. You can take your arms so that palms are together, or you can just grab shoulders in a bear hug. Either way, make sure your elbows are in line with your shoulders. Squeeze your midline. Inhale, start to lift up, look up, baby, back bend. Exhale, bring your elbow to your knee, slurp your belly button in. Inhale, lifts you back up. Exhale, opens you up, warrior 2 with eagle arms. Again, take a second to get your footing. Front foot intersects the arch of your back foot. Bring your elbows in line with your shoulders. Now shift your elbows to the left as you gaze to the right. And just move back and forth here. Committing to that bend in your left knee, breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, extend your arms, warrior two. Exhale, inhale, lift you up, star pose, heels in, toes out, hips up. Smile, maybe you make some sort of war cry. I don't know, you do you. Inhale, exhale, goddess squat, bend into your knees. I need to bring my knees in a little bit closer. And then catch up your arms, bring your elbows in line with your shoulders. And just take some pulses here. If this arm variation doesn't serve you, maybe you bring your hands to prayer at heart center. Maybe you bring your hands behind your head. Maybe you just, I don't know, flow. This is your practice. Do what serves you. But breathe. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, beautiful. 1. Inhale, rise up, star pose, look up. Exhale, feet spin towards the front of the mat and fold forward, wide-legged forward fold. Bring the weight into the front of your feet. Now maybe here you take that same arm variation by interlacing your fingers behind your head. Maybe you take some shakes of the head, but breathe here, letting go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, runner's prep to the left. Fingers frame out the left foot. You pivot up on your back foot. Inhale. Exhale, plant your right palm, right shoulder down your back. Inhale, easy twist. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Think about lifting up your right hip in line with your left. Inhale. Exhale, side plank, Vashisthasana, right side. So you can take a variation with your right knee on the ground, or you can stack your left foot on top of your right, or maybe you lift up your left leg. Wherever you are, push into your right hand, squeeze your belly. Inhale and exhale, beautiful variation. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, bend your left foot, bring it behind you. Right leg is long on the mat while spring. Inhale, hips lift up. Maybe your gaze drops back. Really push into that right hop. Inhale, lift your left arm up to the sky. Exhale, plank pose, and then lower through a chaturanga or skip it. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, and exhale, comes to child's pose, balasana. Knees can come the width of the mat. Fingertips face forward. Maybe you take a sip of water. How you guys doing? All right. We have one little more sequence. One more little sequence. I can't talk today. Before we wind down. So take whatever it is that you need here. We will be meeting in a downward facing dog in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. Looking good, team. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, journey to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, drinking bird, come up onto your toes, arms sliced back. Now, if you can, I challenge you to stay on your toes here as you bring your hands to prayer at heart center. Wobbles are okay. Squeeze your thighs and your core to help with balance, and lower down into your toe stance. So glutes do not rest on the heels. Try to keep them up a little bit and try to angle your knees forward. Inhale. Exhale, softly release your knees to the front of the mat, setting up for camel pose, Ustrasana. Now toes can be tucked or untucked. I like to have mine tucked. Bring your palms to your low back, fingertips face down. Tilt your pelvis up so that your tailbone points down and start to shift your hips forward. Now, as you start to shift your hips forward, think about lifting your heart up and then maybe dropping your neck back if that feels okay. Maybe you let your neck rest in the space between your shoulders. And even though it's hard to breathe here, maybe you take a deep breath in. Sigh down. Squeeze the glutes. Inhale, come back up just the way you came. Squeeze your glutes and core. Exhale, sit back onto your heels. Plant your hands down into the earth. Inhale, squat and curl. Come up onto your toes. Hands are planted down. Maybe your head is on your knees. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step, jump, or hop back to a plank, and then a downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lift. Exhale, crescent lunge. Bring your right foot between your hands. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, revolve, crescent, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, exalted, flip your front palm. Exhale, revolve, crescent. Moving into some balancing. Inhale, crescent lunge with eagle arms. Right arm wraps under left. Now get light on your back foot. Stomp into your right foot. Inhale, airplane with eagle arms. Breathe here. Think about leveling off your pelvis by spinning your left pinky toe down. You can keep a bend in that right knee. Maybe you release the arm variation and your hands can come to blocks, whatever works for you. 2 more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Falling is okay. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold with eagle arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lift. Whew, my balance is horrible today. And exhale, eagle pose, Gardasana. Left leg comes over right. You can kickstand by keeping your toes on the floor. You can single wrap or you can double wrap by bringing your left toes behind your right ankle. And now here, I want you to think about squeezing everything into midline. It will help you feel more stable. Inhale. Exhale. You got this. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly start to come up, release. Maybe shake it out a little bit before we move to the other side. Almost there, friends. Inhale, extended mountain, arms lift. Exhale, sit back into your chair pose. Inhale, drinking bird, come up onto your toes, arms light behind you. Put your hands to prayer heart center. Inhale. And exhale, slowly lower into your toe stand. Think about keeping your heels together here. Core is engaged. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower your knees forward down to the mat, setting up for Shavasana number 2. You can take the same variation, or maybe you can go a little bit deeper. Again, I will keep my toes tucked and my hands on my low back because I need to be careful for my body. Inhale, start to lift your heart up as your hips move forward and your tailbone moves down. So then maybe you can start to release your neck if that feels okay. If not, you can just keep it up. Listen to your body. And I invite you here to take a big inhale and exhale. That feels good. Inhale, slowly start to come up. Keep your core and glutes engaged. Bring your glutes down to your heels. Bring your hands to the mat. Inhale, squat and curl. Come up onto your toes. Gaze forward, and then exhale, step, hop, or jump to plank, and back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, step your left foot between the hands. Inhale, rise up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, revolve, crescent, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, flip front palm, exalted crescent. Exhale, revolve. Inhale, crescent lunge, eagle arms left side, left arm wrapped under right, or take the bear hug. Now, same thing here. Get light on the back toes, pull your belly button into your spine, stomp into your front foot, and on an inhale, come up into airplane with eagle arms. You can keep the wrap or you can release it, maybe bringing your hands down, whatever serves you. Flex those back toes, core is on. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold with eagle arms. Inhale, lifts you up, one-legged mountain, bringing your right knee in line with your right hip. And exhale, eagle on the right side. So you can kickstand the leg with the toes. You can single wrap, double wrap, maybe the side's a little different. Think about keeping your hips in line with one another and squeezing your inner thighs like crazy. Maybe you start to sink a little bit lower. Maybe you can even nest your eagle here if you did so on the other side, but breathe. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, slowly rise up, shake it out. Good job, team. Take a drink and then coming onto your back. How's everyone doing? Yay, okay. So we're gonna set up for a shoulder stand here. If shoulder stand does not feel good on your neck, please take a waterfall, so I'll show both. The important thing to remember here in shoulder stand is that the weight is on like the back of your shoulders and not into your cervical spine, not into your neck. So wherever you are, let's actually get started in bridge pose. I'll show shoulder stand first and then waterfall. So in bridge pose, coming onto your back, feet are into the floor, and pushing up to lift your hips up. Now I like to come up onto my toes and slide my palm underneath my low back. My fingertips are facing to my glutes. And then I bring my elbows into one another. We want our elbows close in, not flared out. And then bringing my knees into my chest, coming into plow pose. So sending your legs out overhead. Maybe they touch the floor, maybe they don't. Keep your hands on your back. Now keep your chin tucked here. From here, you extend one leg up, and then the other. Think about pushing through the balls of your feet. And keeping your hands on the back the entire time, keeping your gaze exactly where it is. And breathe here. Now, if that doesn't serve you, you can take your block on the low or medium height, right underneath your sacrum, and just lift your legs up. But wherever you are, take 5 breaths. Breathing nice and deep. Starting to slow it down. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And then exhale. If you'd like to come to a plow pose, you can go ahead and do that. If not, you can just come all the way down onto your back, setting up for fish pose. So again, you can use the block to help you here. Allow your legs to sit long in front of you, or you can keep the soles of your feet on the floor. Palms face down, shimmy your shoulders so that your palms touch the floor and thumbs touch right underneath your glutes. And then on inhale, start to lift your chest up and then drop your head back. Maybe you can come onto the crown of your head, or maybe just the back of your head. And breathe here. Now again, if that doesn't feel good, you can go ahead and use the tabletop. Place it right underneath your bra strap. Just kind of drape your top body over the block as you let your neck go back. Breathe here. We're going to take a lion's breath together. Inhale through the nose. Exhale it out. Inhale. Exhale. Now to come out of this, start to tuck your chin into your chest and roll all the way down. Bring your knees into your chest, giving yourself a hug, rocking from side to side. And bring your feet to the floor, crossing your right ankle over your left foot for a supine figure four. Flexing your toes here. Maybe you keep your left foot on the floor, or maybe you draw your left knee into your chest. Maybe you think about pushing your right ankle into your left knee into right ankle for a little bit more of an active stretch. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, lower your left foot to the ground. Tee out your arms. Inhale. And exhale, let both legs fall over to the right, keeping your right ankle on top of your left knee. Maybe peeking down at your left leg, make sure your left knee is in line with your left hip. Pressing into the arch of that left foot to encourage the left hip flexor to open. Gaze can be up or out over the left shoulder. Or maybe you take this time to just rock the back of your head onto the mat. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring your knees back up through center. Come to the other side. Crossing left ankle over right knee, flexing the toes. Again, keeping your right foot on the floor or sliding your arms behind your right leg as you bring your right knee closer to your chest. Maybe taking an active stretch by pushing the right knee into the left ankle and vice versa. A few breaths. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, lower your right foot to the mat, tee out your arms, and let your knees fall over to the left. Left ankle can stay over the right knee, making sure that the right knee is in line with the right hip to help encourage a little bit more internal rotation. Gaze could be up or over your right shoulder, or maybe you just rock your head from side to side. Breathe here. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, lift you back up through center. And then exhale, either take a happy baby or just bring your knees into your chest. Whatever you need, rock from side to side, release your low back. And then when you feel ready, coming into Shavasana, final rest. And if you're not at Over the Rainbow, you can go there now. And taking your Shavasana exactly as you need it, whatever that looks like for you, whatever will help you to fully let go. And I encourage you here to send your awareness to your throat chakra, to the affirmation, my voice is necessary. Take a few moments. I will bring you out of it. Start to come back to your breath. Noticing any expansion you may have created in and around the throat. Wiggling your fingers and toes, maybe rocking your head from side to side. Taking a deep breath in through your nose and sighing it out. Remembering that the voice is a living expression of one's basic vibration. So speak. Your voice is necessary. When you feel ready, maybe taking a good morning stretch, maybe rolling onto your favorite side in the fetal pose, or maybe coming up to seat. But be wherever you need. And when you feel ready, and if you want, meeting me in a seated position to close out class, eyes gently closed, hands of prayer, heart center, Anjali Mudra. And in the class, as we begin with the sound of hum. Take an inhale. Exhale out. Inhale for hum. Hum. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you. I appreciate every single one of you. Bringing your sound to your third eye, the seat of intuition. I see you, I hear you, and I love you. Bow to yourself and bow to one another. Thank you guys, or folks. I appreciate you. I can't unmute you, so if you want to say hello, you gotta unmute yourself.
Thank you.
Thanks, Eileen. Good to see
Monica.
you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Have a good rest of the day, everybody.
You too. Enjoy your Mondays.
Thanks.
Get out there, speak your truth.
Thanks, Monica.
All right, thank you guys. See you later.